What is up, guys? It is peak week. We are 4 weeks out from the Toronto Waterfront Marathon, where I'm going to try and go sub 3. I'm super excited to take you on the journey of this week. We got some big runs coming up, 2 in particular, 12 by 800 meter on Tuesday and a 34K long run workout to wrap up the peak week of marathon prep. I'm going to take you along. I'm going to try to document the process, share with you what it looks like to do a peak week for marathon prep. So buckle up, let's go. We are kicking peak week off with 15K easy here on Monday. If any of you have experienced a peak week of any prep, you know that at this point you are very much done. Your body is sore, you're tired, you are ready to just get into a taper and start racing. So for these easy 15K runs that I have throughout the week, I'm not super excited about them, but they need to get done. So we're gonna hop into a little warm up, get a nice 15K and kick the week off and get things rolling. Right, 15K in the books, 5:02 average, felt pretty good. Was super happy to have a day off yesterday. So kickstarting this week with 15K easy is a good way to get the legs turning over. Definitely feeling fatigue in them, but that is where we're supposed to be at. So happy with that. Have a big fartlek run tomorrow, 12 by 800 meter repeats. So that will be a big part of this week's training. I also have a call later today with my coach, which hopefully I can share a little bit of that with you guys, as I'll give you a little more insight into what it looks like working with a coach and what we talk about during one of the biggest weeks of my training block going into sub 3 hour time. So I'll see you guys then.
So how you feeling, big guy?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm 4 weeks away from a marathon.
Yeah. Last hard week.
Yeah. My like I just overall like fatigued, you know?
Yeah. 800s tomorrow, 12 of them.
Yeah.
How are we feeling for that?
Feel good. We'll see how it goes.
I was looking at your last 800s.
Yeah.
You're pretty much bang on 3 minutes, 3:05, 3:03s. I don't want one of them over 3.
Okay.
Except for, I'll give you the first one. First one you can kind of feel it out. I'll give you a 3:03 for the first one.
Okay.
But everything else, I want sub 3, like think between 2:55 and 3. And long workout, very similar to what you did before. Like your last big workout before the Mississauga Marathon.
Yeah.
1.5K.
1.5K at 4:30 to 4:35, and then 3K at 4:10.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that 3:10 or that 4:10, like
4:10.
nail it.
Yeah.
Do not wear your marathon shoes that run.
Okay.
Don't wear them. I watched your YouTube video. I heard you. Treat it like a race. Get all amped up. Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Yeah, it's like this workout is always like in my mind. It just doesn't make sense for how I'm like gonna actually be able to go that fast after like this week.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but you killed it last time though.
I felt good overall on all of the like hard workouts that we've done in the last little bit. Like since I kind of got sick, I was a little bit concerned, but like since then, like all the fartleks that I've done, I've felt good. Like it's hard, but I can hit the paces. You know, I'm hitting a lot of that stuff on like fatigued legs too, so I'm ideally tapering down.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be feeling like good. I'm at that like weird crossroads like in training where you're like, honestly, all I think about is doing everything but running. Like all I'm thinking about is like, oh, I can't wait till I'm done because I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna lift weights again and I'm gonna do all these. I've already planned 1,000 other things that I want to do other than run.
Yeah, and then do you know what happens, dude? Right after that run, when you run a 2:59, you're gonna be like, I can't wait to train for the next race, and then you start running again.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Cool.
Well, I'm excited that I get to see you at the race.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna try to get someone's like motorized scooter and just scoot around.
I love it.
It'll be fun.
Sweet. All right, man.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Talk
Okay.
to you later.
Bye. Alright guys, it is Tuesday morning and I'm gonna do my fartlek workout. So I just want to take you through a little bit of the fueling strategy for the run today. Even for these midweek runs, it's super important to be fueling, especially during a peak week where you're gonna be running a lot, pushing your body a lot, and it's already been quite a long time that you've been building. So take you through the pre-run fuel. We're gonna do English muffin, peanut butter, jam, coffee. There's 2 scoops of Tailwind in here, which is about 50 grams of carbs, and I think like 500 milligrams of sodium. During the run, we're gonna have Scratch, so we have 2 scoops of Scratch in here to sip on throughout the run, and then probably use all of these gels. We'll take one just before the 800 meter repeats, and then we'll kind of sip on these throughout the repeats if needed, and then post, always have my post ready to go. So we have 2 scoops of Restore 9, which is a protein supplement. So I think there's about 50 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein in here. Learn to be prepared for the fueling, pre, intra, post. I think a lot of times people forget about the post, immediately trying to get in some protein. I know a lot of people aren't very hungry after hard runs, but having something like a protein shake that has some 25 grams, 30 grams of protein and some carbs in it is super important to start the recovery process. So we're gonna get this in, get ready to go, head over to the track. All right guys, we made it to the track. So today's workout is going to be 12 by 800 meter repeats off 1 minute rest. We're gonna start with a 3K warm up and then have a 3K cool down on the back end. So good hard workout today. As you guys heard yesterday with my call with Isaac, he doesn't want me to run any 800 meters slower than 3 minutes total time. So my goal is probably to aim anywhere between 250 and 255 for the 800 meter reps. So that's probably somewhere around like a 340 per kilometer pace, something like that. So definitely going to be challenging with only 1 minute of rest. But feeling good, feeling excited. It's been a while since I've come to the track to do a workout, so it's always good to get on the track and feel fast. So strapped up the elites, gonna get after it today in those. We're gonna jump into the 3K warm-up, and then we're gonna start ticking off some 800 meter repeats. Let's go. All right guys, workout is done. I'm gonna break down the whole workout for you as I was unable to get too much footage of it, but overall really happy with how that one went. 15K total in the books, 12 times 800 meters. Kicked this thing off with a 3K warm-up, which I did about 2K out on the street, and then came back and did a quick little dynamic warm-up with some strides, and then did about 1 kilometer on the track just to get a feel for the track under my feet. And then we dove into the 12 by 800 meters. For a workout like this, I really like to make it reasonable in my head, so I break it down into quarters. So I was looking at this workout in 4 quarters, so 3 800 meter repeats at a time, and it really just helps wrap my head around the challenge of the workout. And I really try to use the mentality of like, focus on this rep that you're in or this quarter that you're in. So breaking it down that way just allows for me to process it a lot better, and as my mind starts to wander towards like, this is getting hard, or I can't believe I have 8 more reps to do, I try to bring myself back to being in that current rep, in that current quarter, and it's really helpful. So my goal for this run, which like looking at the splits I did a really good job of, was to be consistent across all 12. I didn't want to have any 800 meter interval slower than 3 minutes total time, which I didn't. I basically hit 255, 256 for every single rep. The last rep I had a little bit more in me and I kind of sent it at the end. I think I got like a 250, but super happy with it. Like each quarter obviously got progressively harder, but being able to like maintain those paces was super good. Like if I look back on some of my old 800 meter repeat workouts, like I'm seriously gonna park here. Yeah, if I look back at my last 800 meter workout, I think it was 9 times 800 meters or 10 times 800 meters. It did not go well. So my goal was to be really consistent across this. Instead of seeing just like undulating times, we want to try to keep it consistent, and I was really able to do that. 12 repeats is a lot on 1 minute rest. So towards the end, I was definitely hurting, but this is like the time in marathon training where I've just expected it to be that way, and I actually enjoy it, and I lean into that. So, you know, a little bit inside like the mental side of things, like I try to use positive self-talk and affirmations, as, you know, woo as that sounds, to like really keep myself in a good headspace. So like, I know I say this all the time, but the idea of like dig deep is something that really helps me. It's a mantra that I use in my head when I get into the end of workouts like this, to really keep myself in a good headspace. And the other thing I like to tell myself is like, I get stronger as I go on. I really try to lean into the fact that maybe I'm not the most talented runner, the fastest runner, the most fit runner, the most lean runner, but I really try to lean into the fact that like I'm mentally strong, and I'm willing to push myself to places that will allow me to do great things, and that maybe other people aren't willing to lean into. And whether or not other people are willing to lean into that or not, I tell myself that they're not and I am, and that I get stronger as time goes on. And that stuff really helps me deep in workouts like this. So I was definitely telling that to myself as we got into the end here. Really tried to focus on fueling. You know, I would sip on my gels throughout. I think I ended up taking like 1 calf gel before the 800 meter repeats, and then I took 1 non-caffeinated gel in the first half, and then a caffeinated gel in the second half, and I was sipping on my scratch throughout. But super good with like that. Like I felt fueled. I didn't feel like I was bonking, which was really good. Legs felt good. Actually felt like kind of light and powerful, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And then we did a little 3K cool down at the end, and here we are sitting under this tree recording the summary. Super happy with it. So I'm gonna get some recovery in here and get some food and get on with the day. What's up, guys? It is Wednesday at 5:45 p.m. and safe to say I am not excited about this run. It has been a super busy day, and I didn't get out earlier just due to my schedule, and I've never run at this time. I don't think I've ever in my life run at 5:43 p.m. On a Wednesday. So that's the type of mood that I'm in, but that is how it goes this far into marathon training. You literally roll yourself out the door, get your 15K in, hope for the best, and carry on to the next day. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get it done. I'm not enthused about it, but that's how she goes. Let's do it. Run, done. I wish it was as fast as that montage was, but I'm glad got that one in. Again, not very happy about it, but 15K, 5:10 average, got it done. I need to eat, I need to sleep, and I'll see you back here shortly for another 15K. Onward and upward. Let's go. What's up, guys? We're back like we never left. It is now Thursday morning, 8 a.m. and I am running another 15K. Again, not gonna lie, pretty tired. Don't want to do this, but I know it needs to get done. Just with the way my schedule's been this week, it's been a bit hectic for me to fit my runs in. And these 15K runs are not easy to squeeze in a short period of time, so it really messes with my ability to put it in the middle of my day if need be. So we're gonna get it in here, get it done, and get on to the next one. It's actually cool out today, which is the only saving grace for my mental well-being for this run. But we're gonna get cracking, wearing the New Balance V3s. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go. So one thing I've been thinking about at the start of this run is how boring most of the training for a marathon, especially, you know, when you're trying to set a new PR or push limits, actually is. Like, it's all fun to share the 12 by 800 meter workout, see it on Strava, have all the people comment, it looks like you're going fast, but that's such a small percentage of the work. And even during peak week, I have 2 of those intense workouts. The rest is slow, easy miles, boring, like today's run, like yesterday's run, like Monday's run, and like tomorrow's run. So it's not super exciting to see, but it's that consistency over, lots of mud here. It's that consistency over the course of a training block. It's gonna allow for the success. So I think sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the fun, flashy workouts, which are great, but the other 80%, the consistency, the boring stuff, is where a lot of this growth happens, both physically and mentally. So don't get distracted by the flashy fast stuff. It's fun, it's important, you need to hit it hard, but a lot of people won't show you this shit that no one really wants to do on a Thursday deep in a training block. So figured I would share that with you guys. Alright guys, 15K in the books. I think it was like a 5:01, 5:02 average. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It felt better than yesterday's run. I'm not a late night runner, so happy to clock another 15K, carry on with the day. We got 10K shakeout tomorrow, and then 34K marathon simulation, long run workout Saturday. Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. We're back. Friday, 10K shakeout before big 35K workout tomorrow. These last 3 days have been smushed together, so don't really know how I'm feeling, but legs are sore today. But it's getting better as we get going. So 10K today, get in, get it done. Big day tomorrow. Right, 10K in the books. Felt good actually as we got warmed up. But main focus is heading into tomorrow, 35K workout. Actually gonna do like a mini cardio today just to get ready, fuel up for a big run, kind of prepare my stomach for what it's gonna look like on race day. But overall, so far, peak week has been good. All of the easy volume has been put in the bank, and now it's time to send the long run workout. So let's do it. I just wanted to show you guys the secret to a long run workout success. The goods. A little sourdough action. Let's go. We made it. It is Saturday, long run workout day, peak week, biggest workout, wrapping it up for the build. Super stoked about it. Break the workout down, and then we're just gonna get into it. It's gonna be a 5K warm up followed by 6 sets of 1.5K at 420 to 425 pace, and then 3K at 405 to 410 pace, and then a 4K cool down. I'm pretty sure that'll put me at 35K total on the run, and I'm pretty sure 27 kilometers of that will be at intervals. So pretty much the average of those two intervals are going to equal out to my goal race pace, more than likely. So to go sub 3, you need to hit at least a 4:15, probably somewhere between 4:13 and 4:15. So in those intervals for the 3K, we're doing a little bit above race pace, so about 5 to 10 seconds faster than race pace. And then for the float 1.5K part of that interval, we're doing just a little bit below race pace, so like a 4:20, 4:25. So ideally that averages out roughly to what marathon pace would look like. So we got the breakfast in, we're ready to go. It is a so-so day here today. It's not super hot, but it's windy and it looks like it's gonna rain, but we're gonna get it in, gonna get after it. I'm excited. Let's go, guys. So the long run workout was a success. I wasn't able to talk too much during the effort because it was very challenging, so I thought I'd break it down for you. 5K warm up, nice and easy. At this point, I realized that it was going to be not a favorable weather day. All right, guys, just finished the warm up. As you can see behind me, it is not the greatest weather today, but you know what? I love that. So we're still gonna get after it. We're gonna push ourselves. We're not gonna complain. We're not gonna worry. We're just gonna get the work done. We got through it. Like I said before, 6 sets, 1.5K at 4:25 to 4:30 pace, and then 3K at 4:05 to 4:10 pace. So throughout the first 3 sets, I felt really good, was able to hit the paces. It definitely wasn't easy to maintain that 4:10. That's like a challenging pace for me, but I was able to do that throughout. I think the first set I did a 4:09, then I did a 4:10, then I think I did another 4:11, and then after that third interval is when things really started to get, challenging for me. So the back half of the 3 intervals, I was still able to hit all the paces, but it was just a mental and physical battle to get through it, which is what I expected. Like, I'm pushing thresholds, I'm pushing paces that are faster than I've ever gone before for a long period of time. So I think on the 4th set I hit another 4:10, and then I think I had a 4:09, and then on the last set, which I was really happy with the last set, able to like negative split down on the 3 kilometers. So I think I did like a 4:04, a 4:05, and then a 4:03. For an average of like a 4:05 across that last 3K interval, which was an awesome way to finish on very, very tired and sore legs, and then wrapped it up with a 3K cool down, which was not fun. But overall, long run workout went really well, hit the paces that I wanted to hit, gave me good insight into like what it may look like going into the race. I still feel sometimes like it seems almost impossible, but I do have confidence that I can hit the sub 3 hour goal. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be a tough run, but that's what is expected when we're trying to push and set PRs. And, my last PR was a 3:10. So this is a big increase from that, but I do think I'm capable of doing it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel on fresh legs. I always got to try to remind myself that, this is a peak week. I'm running this workout on tired legs. I think I hit 110 kilometers on the week. And this is the most consecutive 90 to 100 plus kilometer weeks that I've done in a row. So that accumulation of fatigue on my legs as well is something that I've never experienced before. So very happy with the outcome of this peak week. Very happy with the outcome of the long run. We're 3 weeks out from the marathon, so we'll start to taper down. Still not going to taper a bunch next week, still be pretty high volume, and then the week after it'll go down, and then the week of the race obviously significantly down. So I'll try to share a little bit of what the taper looks like for me. It's going to be different for everyone else, but I am looking forward to getting into that and really focusing now on keeping intensity there, but recovering and getting my body prepared to race and to push it to a limit that it's never gone before. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a long one, but I wanted to document the whole week, kind of show you what it looks like for me, someone who is an amateur runner trying to go for a sub 3 hour marathon, who has cut down his marathon from 4:05 to 3:29 to a 3:16 to a 3:10, and now hopefully going for a sub 3 hour race in 3 weeks time in Toronto. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out my Instagram. Make sure you check out my Strava. I've been very appreciative of the support. Make sure you like this video, share it, whatever, help grow the channel. And I hope you guys are pushing yourself, getting after it, digging deep. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.